Hello everyone. It's been a little while since I've done a video here. I figured this was worth doing, and I've had enough time to actually play with it and get a feel for it, and now I can properly review it. We got here today Battletech Aces Scouring Sands. This is basically a campaign box set for the Aces system, which is an AI system. It's not too different from the Alliance ones, which I did videos about before. It allows you to play cooperatively and also by yourself against an aggressor force. Um, let's open it up and get a look at it here. Playing it, I've been extremely pleased with it. Kind of had a great game group with 5 to 6 people playing it bi-weekly. And I probably am going to be filming one here in the not too distant future. I just need to get myself a little bit bigger table. Okay. In it, we got a rule book. Do recommend kind of keeping it around just for the little cheat sheet in the back. It comes with, obviously, cardboard terrain. These are hills. Kind of mesas as well. There is an expectation also that you have the original Alpha Strike box, because you'll be needing the buildings out of that, or at the very least, you need the token set, because buildings will be a huge part of this. We got our aggressor minis, which are all Jade Falcon. We got a Locust 2C. Oops. A variant summoner. A variant Bane. Obviously, this thing is all missile death. A Thunderbolt 2C, which is a clan version of the Thunderbolt. A Rifleman C, which will also come with like 2 little radar pieces that need to go on here. That obviously is fresh out of the box. And a variant Marauder 2C. And a Howler. How could I forget the Howler? It also comes with 2 tanks. You got your Fulcrums. These are actually Inner Sphere tanks, but for some reason, the Jade Falcon took a liking to them. They're essentially a hover version of a Bulldog tank. They're quite annoying to deal with. You got your AI deck, which actually has been altered since the beta. In the beta, you only had really 4 behaviors for it, and this one you got quite a bit more. You got your Scout, Brawler, Striker, Skirmisher, Sniper, Juggernaut, Missile Boat. You have Infantry, Skirmisher with Jump, Scout hovers. And then the thing that really sets it apart from the beta, you got commanders. They come through A through E. And depending on what happens that turn, they can switch objectives and such. Like, for instance, you have your priority targets, red, yellow, and blue. They have to satisfy certain criteria. Like, in this particular case, like red target would be the objective, as with blue. Yellow target would be the target with the most armor. You just kind of go down through it depending on what the criteria fields. And that sets what the AI is going to attack. But also on the back, they have different conditions. Like, for instance, if this automated force's objective is complete, go to E. If there's any enemy in one of your unit's rear, it switches to D. If there are any enemies with no cover or armor, so it kind of goes down basically to switch it to the other cards. You got your support cards, and also your Alpha Strike cards for the aggressor force. A little hard to handle being right out of the box. They also give you turrets and elementals, and they have like little tokens, but they'll also give you the support cards too if you want to play them in Classic. And another thing they're giving you is pilot cards. These ones you create and you grow over time. And of course your radar dishes for the riflemen. Going a little further in, you got your Alpha Strike rules references. They have an altered vehicle table, so it's a little bit more severe than the one that comes in the Commander's Edition. They give you a player's force roster, basically for bookkeeping. Income logs. Campaign log. You got your tokens. Like, that's a turn tracker. You got your waypoints. These are really important. Various targets. Like your move first, move last. And then also you got your some more terrain. Also, you got like your elementals and your turrets. A little bridge as well. And then, of course, there's the Aces campaign book. I'll go over this a little bit more when I actually start playing. But I could say for certain, if you're like in your 40s and 50s playing with a kid, it's a good way to play with them rather than beating their pants off and making them despondent about the game. It's a great one also to play around with friends. I mean, that's what we're doing right now at my FLGS. Basically treating it like a D&D or Pathfinder adventure, which it kind of is. There's supposed to be 4 of these box sets. This just happens to be the first. But each one's going to be dealing with a different area. Like, the next one's supposed to be called Snowblind, and it's supposed to be the Ghost Bears and their Civil War. I'll say from getting a little bit of experience with it, come time with Gen Con probably this year, it will not be surprising if this doesn't end up winning Board of the Game of the Year. It is that good. I've been impressed with it. I mean, we've actually lost to the AI. It technically won the scenario, even though we kind of made them pay for it. The Falcons didn't live to see the next day, but they kind of burned a city to the ground on us. But it can be quite challenging to play, and they do have ways of making it more difficult if standard is not challenging enough. Hope this is helpful. It's a great product, and I do hope you consider it. Bye for now, and I'll see you next video.